You're sitting at home late at night, and suddenly your dog jumps up and starts barking at the corner of the room. You look around. There's nothing there. No stranger, no animal, not even a shadow that makes sense. You laugh it off at first, but then it happens again and again. It makes you wonder, why do dogs bark at nothing? Are they just being silly, or is there something more to it? Today we're going to uncover the real reasons behind this strange behavior and what you as a dog owner can do to understand it better. Let's start with the simplest answer. Dogs hear things that we don't. Their ears are like little super antennas, tuned to sounds we could never catch. While we might hear the hum of the fridge, they might pick up the buzz of an insect behind the wall or the faint footsteps of a neighbor outside. Imagine your dog barking at what feels like thin air, when really they're reacting to a noise outside the human range of hearing. If you've ever had your dog bark like crazy, only to see the mail carrier appear seconds later, that's proof of just how sharp their senses are. The second reason has to do with smell. A dog's nose is thousands of times stronger than ours. They can pick up on scents so faint that we wouldn't notice them at all. If your dog suddenly barks at a corner of the yard, they might have caught the smell of another animal, like a raccoon that passed by hours earlier or a cat hiding under the porch. To them, that scent feels very real and very urgent, so barking is their way of saying, hey, something's out there. The third reason is one that dog owners often miss. Dogs bark at nothing when they're bored or craving attention. Think about it. Your pup might be lying around all day with little to do. Suddenly, they bark into the air and you rush over to check on them. To your dog, that's instant attention. Even if you're saying hush or quiet, you've just reinforced the behavior. It's their way of sparking interaction when they feel ignored. The fourth reason is anxiety. Dogs that struggle with being left alone or feeling insecure sometimes bark at shadows, empty rooms, or quiet spaces. It's not really about what they see, it's about what they feel inside. Barking becomes their outlet, like a nervous habit. If your dog tends to bark at nothing right after you leave the room, or at night when the house is quiet, this might be what's going on. And finally, dogs bark at nothing because of instinct. Long before they became our pets, dogs lived in the wild and had to constantly be on guard. Even today, that protective instinct is alive inside them. If your dog barks at a tree swaying in the wind or a faint creak in the house, it's their natural way of warning you. They're saying, I've got your back. Stay alert. To us, it seems unnecessary, but to them it feels like part of their job. So what can you do about it? The key is to pay attention to when and why it happens. If your dog barks at sounds you can't hear, that's natural. Redirect them with a toy or a command. If it's about boredom, give them more play, walks, or puzzle games to challenge their brain. If it's attention-seeking, don't reward the bark with instant focus. Wait until they're calm before giving affection. And if it's anxiety, you may need to create a safe space or work on training that builds confidence. Your dog isn't barking at nothing. They're reacting to a world that's much richer to them than it is to us. Their senses, their emotions, and their instincts all play a role. And when you start to see it through their eyes, that barking becomes less of a mystery and more of a message. If this video helped you understand your dog a little better, give it a thumbs up and share it with another dog lover. And if you want more simple, clear tips on decoding your dog's behavior, hit subscribe and join our community. Because the more we understand our dogs, the stronger our bond with them